I will now call upon members of Parliament who are present here to address us, and I will invite Joan Ryan. I know she has to go to another event soon after this meeting, so please, Joan, if you would say a few words.
Thank you very much, Peter, and it's my pleasure to be here with you this evening. And I do apologise that I have to leave early. You probably don't know, but today is one of the days in which the Queen holds her garden parties, and people from our constituencies who've made a contribution to the life of the community are invited, and 2 of my constituents were invited and have had a lovely day and do make a big contribution in Enfield, and I'm going to take them to dinner this evening. So that's why I can't stay with you very much longer after I've spoken. And I did want you to know that I'm not leaving you because I wish to leave you, but because I have to join these constituents. I also want to think back to a year ago when we met. I think it was up in the Jubilee Room at this very same event 1 year ago. And I had only just been appointed, and Peter had only just become with so much happening of such momentous events during this past year, and such hope that we all have for this coming year. And I must say, I always thought Harissophocledes was going to be a very tough act to follow. But I think the Federation made a very wise choice. And I've worked closely with Peter this year, and I think that's helped us both, and I hope will help the community here in the UK, and that we will be making our contribution, and have made our contribution over this last year, to the process in Cyprus. And I just want to thank Peter for the work that he and the Federation have done in this past year that has certainly helped us support the work and directed and helped our work in supporting the process in Cyprus. So thank you very much, Peter, for that support and that work and that effort. And we've had some very good events. We've had meetings with the Minister. Peter's met with the Minister. He's met with the head of the Cyprus desk. And we've had a lot of traffic, shall we say, and a lot of exchange of views, which has been very, very useful. I'm very, very pleased at the Memorandum of Understanding. I think it's important that we have this cooperation agreement that normalises relationships between Cyprus and the UK. We have a long history together, and it is important that we can continue on the basis of a firm and deep friendship between the UK and between Cyprus, especially, I think, at this point in time. And I was very pleased to play a small part in that, and to be present at the signing of that Memorandum of Understanding, which I think also is a historic moment this year. What a change we've seen in the last 12 months, and now 3 meetings in 3 months between the leaders on the island, between President Christofias and Mr. Talat, and how welcome that process is. And we look forward very much to the meeting on the 25th of July. And we've all said many times to each other that this is difficult, very difficult issues to grapple with. But that we must not, and we ask those on the island, do not let difficulties become obstacles to a way forward. And we have seen some very real and encouraging progress, but we all know that some of the really hard decisions have yet to be made. But we very much hope that on the 25th of July, that what we hear after that meeting is a move to fully fledged negotiations. I think everybody is looking for that momentous step forward. I said that our role is to support and to encourage, and Peter has echoed that, and I know that that approach from Prime Minister and from the British government and from the Foreign Office and foreign ministers has been welcomed. And we have established that as the role of the UK. We will support, encourage, we will do all we can to help this process forward. And there is nothing that we will do that will stand in the way of this process. We don't have a blueprint, we don't have a plan. This is for Cypriots, by Cypriots, and we support that way forward. We know there is still a long way to go. I want to pay tribute to the work on the island of the technical committees and the working groups, and all on the island who are supporting this process, but in particular President Christopoulos and Mr Talat, the two leaders, because I think we said early on and people wondered, but there is real integrity in their commitment to finding a way forward. And I think it is their commitment and their ongoing work together that is taking this process forward and is so important to us moving to fully fledged negotiations and then being able to see those fully fledged negotiations deal with some of the very difficult issues that will be before them. They have our full support. We will do all that we can. Here in the UK, I know that this meeting tonight is a bi-communal meeting, but there are both Greek and Turkish Cypriots in this room, and that is very welcome. I know that the community here wants to work together and do all that it can to support the process on the island, and we want to help to facilitate that and work with both Turkish and Greek Cypriot communities here in the UK to bring them together, to work together, and to help to exploit the good relationship the communities have here in the UK. And it is a real symbol, I think, to the communities on the island. So we will continue to work with Peter and with others to find that way forward and ensure that we take every opportunity here with the diaspora in the UK to support the process that's happening in Cyprus. I look forward to the second anniversary of Peter's presidency and my appointment this time next year, when I hope that we have more than just a satisfactory process that's making progress, but something very much more tangible on behalf of Cyprus for us to celebrate here in the UK, amongst the community here and with Cyprus and all Cypriots. I think it's possible. I think it's difficult, but I think there's real commitment, a real will and positive feeling, and I think that can take us a very long way. So with all of you, we hope for that in these coming months. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Joan. Thank you for being here with us tonight. We look forward to working with you in the next few months.